It's a Central Oklahoma Metro Interdiction Team, which is a cooperative effort between the Oklahoma County DA's office, the Oklahoma County Sheriff's Office, and the Oklahoma City Police Department. We have designated officers that are members of this team so we can supervise them carefully. All right? I mean, their training and the way they operate, they're supervised very carefully in the way that they operate. I mean, that's why we don't have problems out of this unit. It's just like in any other case. Law enforcement has to develop probable cause to even get inside or to search someone's person or search their vehicle or whatever it may be, or receive consent from that person. So we're not going to even be coming in contact with these cards unless the officers already developed probable cause to search at that point. A lot of the criminals are drug users as well, all right? And so if they're pulled over, many times, as in just a couple of recent cases, within the last hour, 2 hours, or whatever, they've smoked a joint. Well, as you know, the pungent odor of marijuana, it doesn't go away immediately. And so an officer comes up to the window, starts to write a ticket, they smell the odor, they can call a drug dog up, and if the drug dog alerts on the scent of narcotics in that vehicle, that's probable cause to go ahead and further search the vehicle. In our unit, the protocol is that a supervisor is notified as to what the situation is, the facts and circumstances surrounding whatever they've determined from that card, and then there's a call that's made by that supervisor to be able to go ahead and if it's a prepaid value card, to go ahead and lock that value down. Again, we're not pulling the money out of the account at that point or anything like that. It just locks that value down so that someone can't get on a telephone or on a computer and pull all the value off of that card within 5 seconds. And it can happen that quickly. So we'll lock the value down pending further investigation at that point. What you can't do is take Nolan Clay's credit card and realize that he has a $10,000 credit limit and go ahead and pull $10,000 worth of value off that card, or in any way seize his bank account, seize his credit card account, or anything like that. That's not the way it works. Even in the case where a defendant in one of these civil cases does not show up, they fail to appear, a judge still has to find that there's reason to believe that those assets were related to some criminal activity, and that they're forfeitable to the state, and then the judge will have to sign an order allowing us to then take possession of that property, whatever it is. This is just a response to the criminals' technology. I mean, we're always a step or two behind them, and that's why these readers are necessary. Otherwise, we're not going to know. We're not going to have any idea what's on these plastic cards. We spent 6-9 months, something like that, researching the legality of it to assure that we were comfortable using the devices, and that there weren't any Fourth Amendment issues or any other issues that we were concerned about before we even put them online. There's dishonesty on the other side of this argument, and there's some kind of an agenda out there that's less than honorable and less than honest. This reader and other law enforcement tools like it, they, like Scott said, these are just responses to what the criminal element's doing. I mean, we're not out there, taking people's money on the side of the highway. We're not locking down people's bank accounts. We're not stealing money out of their bank accounts. I mean, that is all such a disingenuous and dishonest conversation. If some legislators have all day long to think of things that they're going to use to raise their profile in the community, whether it's legitimate or not, they're going to say those things, and some of them have no regard for the truth. And I'd say that's Kyle Lovelace's position in my opinion. We've invited Kyle Lovelace to come out here and to see what we do, to look at the devices, to ride with our officers. We've done that more than once. We even had one of our Oklahoma City interdiction officers reach out to him personally and said, "Hey, come ride with me. It's obvious you don't understand what's going on out here and what we're really doing. I don't want you to have any concerns about what's going on." He respectfully declined that offer. So that tells me everything I need to know about Senator Lovelace and those who are like him, who are screaming, at the top of their lungs about what these interdiction teams are doing.
Well, what is your interdiction team doing with these card readers?
Well, we're interdicting criminal activity. That's exactly what we're doing. We're putting people in jail who are stealing identities, who are stealing credit card information, who are ruining people's lives financially, who are moving criminal assets across the country on plastic cards. That's what we're doing.